Good morning, everyone. Today we are on day 14 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And our sketch artist today is Nikki Ihus, I think is maybe how you pronounce it. And she has one solid background, and then she has all these arrows on here, and then she has an embellishment here and some journaling. She has a title in the middle and some more embellishment here, and then an embellishment in the right corner. So it's almost like she's got a diagonal embellishment design. And then she has it looks like a square photo, and she has it matted twice. And so, yeah, it's a fun sketch. And even though she has flowers on it, when I see arrows, I think, boy. So I've actually cut out some arrows, and my paper is Garage by Mintay, and it's just Garage, yeah. And my arrow, when I put it on here, it's almost invisible, so I'm going to do something to that. Okay, I have a picture of my grandson. I have 2 grandsons, and out of 8 grandchildren. So you know, it's like there's not too many boys. And this one is a twin. He was the second born of the twins. And Alex, who's right here, she's the one who does gymnastics. He actually did some gymnastics too. He did, I think they had them called ninjas or something. So they did some kind of other things. But so anyhow, his mom had posted this picture, and that's been probably 2 or 3 years now. I'm thinking that there were probably 6 or 7. And it says monkey see, monkey do, and it says hashtag the Bolin twins. And I'm going to leave that on here, and because I just thought it was cute that she said that. And then my picture is just a little more than a square. But you see I have so much pink in here. And then we have him. Now he is wearing blue and a little pink. But I thought, you know, we have all this pink in here, and I mean, you know, it's like we need to buoy it up. So that's why I'm using this Garage collection. And I'm using this where it looks like those metal grates or whatever they're called. And I'm going to use that too. Now she just had the single background, but I'm going to mat it just to bring in some more of this. And I'm going to use this plaid, except for it kind of disappears on here, so I am inking it, the arrows, with this orange, because you see that there's orange here. And so I'm just going to use that as my ink color, and it does show up better with this. So I thought, what am I going to put around it to make it show up a little bit? And I had planned on using some kind of orange in here, but I thought, okay, this will do it. So let me get that out of the way. So I am only doing 3 arrows, but and I wasn't going to do any, but I thought, you know what? I really love the arrows, so I really wanted to work with them. So, and I am doing the 2 mats. So I'm gonna, this is the back of, this is the plaid on the other side. And this looks like denim, but it's frayed. And unfortunately, I'm gonna cover up that somewhat. And like I said, I'm going to leave that little banner on the top because I thought that was fun. And I asked Mom if that was all right, that I left the name on there and everything, so. Oops, let me squeeze that in just a little bit more. For some reason, when I measured the height, I did real good. The width, I got it a little thinner, so. Oh well, so this is how it's going to be. Oh, and this is this paper, and it looks like I don't know, it looks a little bit like denim. Otherwise, maybe it looks like some kind of metal that's just started to wear, or denim that looks like it's worn. But I like the looks of it, and it, you know, it's grungy and it looks very boy. Because that's my whole goal, is to really bring in some boy. Oh, did it pick up? Yep, I just couldn't see it. I guess I don't need to run it all the way around. Okay, and I cut this 2/16 smaller. Oh, and I set it down a little too fast. Just trying to eyeball it here, and I think that looks, no, it doesn't. Up here it doesn't. Okay. Now I think it looks pretty straight. Okay. So I am going to put him over here. Well, them, but it's, you know, going to be for his book. I'm going to put him over here. And I'm going to have it over a little further than what she does, just because of my title's kind of big. Bring it up just a little bit more, because I have this little ruler here, and I'm going to use that. So even though this is real dark, I'm going to be bringing in some lighter things to kind of balance out the dark. And I'm just going to put this at the bottom. Yep, and I'm going to try to put it in the center. Maybe about right there. Okay, I think that's good right there. And then my arrows, I'm gonna do my arrows up and down instead of horizontal, because of flipping. Because he's flipping, so I'm thinking, okay, the arrow would be going up, and kind of guess where I want them, and hopefully that's it. I think that's probably good right there. And then I'm going to have one going down. Because I don't want you to look at all this pink and think, girl. Okay. I'm just gonna, and I just made to do this somewhere. I have a white arrow here where I just made an arrow and then I traced them, because I didn't have an arrow die or punch or anything. Got that one there, and you see how the orange does make it show up, because I really wanted this plaid. I really want it to, you know, be very, very boy. Okay, and I think I'm maybe about right here, because I don't want it as high as that one. So I got one pointing up, one down, one up. Okay. And then my embellishments, I'm gonna have a cluster here, a cluster here, and then a cluster here. So it's where she's kind of got it more vertical, but one of her, this kind of makes it almost appear that this is a bigger embellishment, because with the flowers to me. So I'm gonna have these over here. Okay, so I have this, it's like a utility light, I imagine. You know, it's things that one would find in a garage. Now, this would just be in a collector of things garage. I'll tell you, if I seen one at a garage sale, I'd buy it. I just think it's one of those cool things. You know how we always love to go and put a penny or a nickel or a dime. It says use pennies, nickels, or dimes. And we love to be able to put the money in the parking meter. And it's funny because it's like, you know, if you forgot to put the money in or wasn't back in time, that parking meter lady would show up, and it's like, I don't know how she did it, because you hardly ever seen her. Okay, so these are all just things, and I'm using these ones because they're a lighter. And then I had this license plate that says California, hey dude. So I thought, oh my gosh, I have to have that, because lots of times Mom says, hey dude, and it's probably because she's like the rest of us who has to go through every kid's name to get to the one that she's actually talking to. I know, I was just talking to her, and I went to talk about one kid, and it's like, I have to go through, in my mind, I'm like saying every kid's name, and it's like, what kid am I wanting to talk about? Okay, and then I have a star, and I'm actually going to put it over this date, which says 2017, but which has nothing to do with this kid. I just want it overlapping the license plate. Okay, and then okay, then I'm going to work on this little area here, and so I have a clock, and they had like several different sizes, but I wanted the biggest one so I had more white. And I am going to put the 12 at the top. I know you've seen me do that already this week. Okay, I think I want it about here. And it looks pretty straight. Okay, and then where's my other little pieces? Okay, I'm missing something. Oh, here it is. Never mind, right in here. Okay, this is like a cover to something, because it looks like it's plastic, and it looks like it would fit over top of something, which, you know, I have no idea what these things are, but they are supposedly things that one would find in a garage. Okay, and let's see, I'm going to put this like this, and I'm going to cover up the 5. Now he's into numbers, so if I cover up the 5 and that's how old he was, he'll say, "You covered up my number, Grandma." And now I've got a cute little car, which I didn't even let you see it. I just flipped it over and started taping, but I'll show it to you here in a minute. Okay, it looks like one of those little cars what kids used to have back when I was a kid. And I am going to put some glue on the steering wheel because it's pretty skinny. I don't want to have to pull it up to glue it. So in my cluster, I'm going to put this here and probably cover up another number, but maybe right there. Okay. And then over here, I have to find my little cheat photo. Okay, I've got I was gonna say hockey, no, soccer ball. And he played soccer when he was younger, so this is perfect. This collection also has a guitar in it, but he wasn't playing guitar yet at this time, so figured I'd save that. Okay, so I'm gonna put it, I think, a little higher, because I'm also gonna put this little weight dumbbell. And you can actually find these in my garage. Okay, because my husband goes out there and works out. So whenever he's not working and, you know, making up songs to sing, he does go out and do that, along with, you know, weeding the garden. Okay, so I'm gonna just put it right here so it looks like it's in front of the soccer ball, a little bit in front of the picture. And then this is a wheel that looks like maybe it came off a bike or something. And I'm going to tip it right here like it's just balancing on that soccer ball. Okay, and now my title is going to be Flipping Awesome, and in place of the S, I'm going to use this, it looks like some kind of, it's not a license, but it looks like it's metal. It says California on it, and it also says, it says 1972, and then it's got an S on it. So I'm going to use this in place of the S in awesome. So, and I'm going to put it right over this arrow and over the clock, and then flipping just above there. So I'm gonna put this down and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the title on, and I just think it's so fun getting to use a letter from the collection. Okay, and I'm gonna put some enamel dots, and I'm gonna use these gray ones. I always call these stones, but they're just a flat finish, and I thought they would be cute. So, but you do have to glue them down. They do not stick well. So I'm going to stick a couple over here. Definitely one over here. Okay, now it's going to be the hard part, getting them off. I think I'm going to have to pull them off the thing here. Okay. This one was coming up, so I thought I'll use that, and it was still hard to get off there. Am I still on screen? Okay. Whoops, I just flipped it over. Okay, and I moved the other one. Okay, get back here. Okay. And then I want to put some here someplace, maybe behind the truck, maybe over here by the A. I'm just kind of move them around here. It's not a truck, it's a car. In fact, it looks like, oh, it's a hot rod, it looks like it's called. Okay, I think I'll put the big one here. And the little medium one there. Okay, now how do I want them up here? And put one there. I try to see them in my mind before I put them there. One there. And then one over here. Okay. I'm going to put the biggest one there. I think I'm going to put the medium one there and the little one up by in the middle, up by the utility light. Okay, so that is it. I thought it was such a cute photo. I wanted to use it, but with all that pink in there, I knew I had to buoy it up. So thank you, Nikki, for the idea. And I will have close-ups at the end. Remember, down below is a link to all the still shots on Facebook, and there's a link to everybody doing YouTube videos. So go in and check them out there. And if you're playing along, I'll probably see you in one of those places. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.